All right, so before we get started on frequency tables today, we're going to do a bit of a reminder on how to turn a fraction into a percent. So we're going to start, I'm just going to kind of separate the fractions here. We're going to start with 7 over 25. Now what's nice about here is, remember, with proportions we have our part, our whole, and then our percent is always going to be out of 100. So what's nice about a fraction is we already have our part and our whole. Our part is the top part of the fraction and our whole is the bottom part of the fraction. And then to find our percent, we need to set it equal to 100. So I'm going to go ahead and write that. I'm going to write 7 over 25. And I'm going to set it equal to 100. Now, remember, we can use scale factor here, or we can use the bat and ball method, which is really just cross multiplying. Here we do have a nice scale factor, so let's go ahead and use scale factor here. We can ask ourselves, how do we get from 25 to 100? And we get from 25 to 100 by multiplying by 4. So remember, whatever we do to the bottom, we also have to do to the top. So I would come to the top and do 7 times 4. And 7 times 4 is 28. Now, since the 28 is out of 100, my percent would now be 28%. Remember this? We learned this a while back. Okay, let's do another example here. We're going to take the fraction 2/5. Now, we already have our part and we have our whole, 2 and 5. And we're going to set it equal to 100. Remember, our whole has to be 100. So, again, we can use the factor of change or scale factor. Or we can do the bat and ball, which is also known as the cross multiply method. Here, 5 and 100 are compatible, so I'm going to choose to use the scale factor method again. And we can ask ourselves, what can we multiply by to get from 5 to 100? Well, we can multiply by 20. So if 5 times 20 is 100, whatever I do to the bottom, I also have to do the same thing to the top. And 2 times 20 would be 40. Therefore, 2/5 is equivalent to 40%. Okay, last one here. Let's look at the example 7/8. I already have my part and my whole, and I'm going to set it equal to 100. Because remember, percent is always out of 100. And here, 8 and 100 aren't really compatible. I mean, there is a number I can multiply by, but it's not a nice, pretty whole number. So in this case, I'm going to choose to use the bat and ball method, or the cross multiply divide method. So I'm going to find my bat, the two numbers that are diagonal from each other, and I'm going to multiply. So 7 times 100 is 700. Then I need to take my ball, or the other number, and we need to now divide the 700 by 8. And 700 divided by 8 equals 87.5. You can check it with a calculator if you need to. So here, this should be 87.5 on top of the 100, and 87.5, or 87 and 5/10 would be my percent.